It's not just Facebook that's been under pressure. Dracula has taken a bite out of the entire FANG trade. Facebook, along with Amazon, Netflix, and Alphabet, having a bloody, awful week. But FANG's pain seemed to be Apple's gain this week. The tech giant hitting a fresh record high today. So is Apple turning into a flight to safety in tech? Dan?
Yeah, I think obviously since it broke out, since it hit that $1 trillion number, I think expectations into that quarter that they reported, I think on August 1st, were very low, and they did a lot better than that people expected into a product cycle. So you put that together. We know the stocks or the cash situation. We know the valuation. It seems like things are firing all cylinders. But your point about, Facebook is now down 20%. We know that Netflix is down 25%. We know the semiconductor stocks, which have been a massive momentum sector, are down about 10% from their highs. So you have seen this rotation. I will get nervous. It is getting a little steep, the trajectory, and it is crowded.
Yeah. Do you buy Apple at all-time highs, Gina?
Well, look, we've been saying that the rotation was going to favor Apple, and it definitely has. Now, would you buy in at this point? Hard to say, because I agree with you. It's getting rich here. But I think that as the market continues to reevaluate what they're willing to put on forward expectations, the FANG stocks are going to continue to get hit, and Apple is continuing to deliver.
Here's a would you rather for you.
Let's do it.
Apple at all-time highs or any of the rest of the FANG stocks, your pick.
Oh, any of the rest of the FANG stocks.
Oh, really?
Without a
It doesn't
doubt.
matter which one. Any of them.
Yeah, the
Not
angle's too
Apple.
high, as Dan says. The angle's too high in Apple. It's had a tremendous run. That doesn't mean that I think Apple's going much lower, but why wouldn't you take some of that out? Look at something like a Netflix down. Maybe if Netflix got around 300, I would do that rotation. We've seen it time and time again where FANG stocks become the ATM for investors. And so now we're down 20, 25%. I'd make that rotation here.
Same question to you, Seaburg.
In fairness, I agree with BK on this one. Like, I'm not a big buyer of Apple up here. I didn't think it'd get to this level. I think this is a lot of safety trade, has a lot of safety trade sort of aspects to it. And I do think that Facebook and all these other names from a longer term perspective offer a better growth opportunity. So therefore, I would be a buyer of other names in the group like Facebook or Google.
Just quickly, Gina.
I think Apple is a canary in the coal mine. I think we are seeing a rotation away from growth stocks. And by the end of the year, we're not going to be talking about growth stocks anymore.
So is Apple not a growth stock?
Well, Apple is, let's call it the least growthy of the growth stocks.